Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with GEC NASCAR. Going to be out at Chicagoland today. This is going to be an amazing race. These drivers got a lot to lose tonight. They got to punch that ticket to try to get in early so they can take that stress of the playoffs away. Up in the booth, as always, Jamie G. You got Austin Swanson here as well. Austin, how we doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, you know I love my Thursday nights. Happy to be here as always.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, not the race we expected last week. Coming into this week, even I'm sure the penalty report is still pending from last week. Just not what we wanted to see. But I have faith that in this week we're gonna knock it out of the park. These guys are gonna really show us what they got tonight.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one. 22 cautions is not the auto club we know and love, and it's not what we expected. But this league is known for showing up the next week. We rarely have 2 bad weeks in a row, so I know these drivers are going to put on a show tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see it. And also, as always, up in the booth, we got Mr. Sellers, the number one. How we doing tonight, buddy?
Dude, doing fantastic. Happy to be here. Had a rough turnout on Tuesday, as you did the same. It's a very fun track, 1.5 miles, cold. Track surface versus last week. I think we're having a lot more grip. Nobody's going to be sliding around as much as they were a week ago. So it's going to be an exciting race, and I'm ready for it.
Well, and as you couldn't have said it better, coming out on Tuesday, the truck race, obviously being out there with that setup worked really, really well. It really stuck to the track. Just some unfortunate accidents. Walked away with about 13 cautions in that one. But ultimately, really great race that those guys put on. Here tonight, we got 150 laps, 225 miles for the Southside Shootout 225 here at Chicagoland, powered by Outlaw Performance. Thank you once again, Sellers, for bringing Outlaw Performance on for one of our sponsors, and we look forward to seeing what these guys can do.
We're happy to be a part of it, Griffin.
Well, and it's looking like these guys are doing pretty well. I haven't seen a lot of spin-outs or anything on the track. These guys are handling the cars decently, so I expect that we have a good race coming up.
I made an oopsie.
What was that?
I accidentally registered for the race. Okay. Whoops. Forgot to click spectate. Can I get out of this and go to spectate? Or are you going to count me as here?
Oh, nope, you're done. You're cooked.
I'm cooked.
Yeah, absolutely. It will not let you back out and change it. But that's all right, man. Just sit there and relax. Oh, man, these guys are ripping it around these tracks right now. We got the fastest, best laps out there. It's going to be Tyler Krozak, Sprouse, Cheshire, Lynch, and Bruce all coming out with really close times. Although the top 5 drivers are all within 0.03 of each other. That is dangerous.
That is absolutely insane. Krozak, an absolute weapon as always. He is brutally fast. Has some unfortunate luck in the first 2 races.
Yeah, that is
hopefully
true.
He can come out here.
Well, as we've had to worry about the last 2 races, Jacob Malone coming out and being a dominating force, just showing out, taking both wins for the first of the series. It's got to feel good for him to not have to worry about the playoffs, but then to come out and take another one right after that. Now he's relaxing.
And the wreck just doesn't stop on the front stretch. Holy crap.
Yeah, I seen part of that. Oh, it looks like these drivers are going to be off and getting ready to qualify. We're going to see what these guys can do. Let's see who can take that top spot. It looks like Tyler Krozak looks like he wants to take the pole position for this race at Chicagoland, guys. But this Southside Shootout 225 may have other options for us. As these guys get started on the track, we can go over last week real quick. Jacob Malone, like we said, coming out, dominating force, 2nd week in a row, able to take home that win. Just showing out at this point. Hopefully we see him up towards the front again today. Hunter Birkmeyer, he's going to go ahead and take that 2nd spot for last week. definitely a hard-fought victory, especially with the race that we had with the 22 cautions. These guys all tried their best, but, you know, live and learn, and we're back out here this week. As Austin said, we never normally have another bad race. These guys normally get it together, so we're really expecting to see some great racing out here tonight. And a little bit of a late joiner, we got Jessica Childs up in the booth. Jessica, how we doing tonight?
Good, Jamie. How are you?
Fantastic. Just getting ready for Chicagoland. Southside Shootout 225 powered by Outlaw Performance. You were here last week. You've seen a little bit about what was going on. Only way is up from here. These drivers have a lot of talent, and we expect to see it here tonight.
Yeah, I had a little trouble out on this track the other night, but it is one of my favorite tracks to run.
No, it was a good time. I enjoyed my time out there. Just unfortunately, 20 laps to the gate. I, wound up taking a pit stop going to the back and unfortunately getting caught up in a little bit of a slide that one of the Yanceys did. But, no harm, no foul. It's racing. We all go out here and put it all on the line until we got to park it. So.
Now, were you just not able to get your car fixed, or did you just retire the car completely?
It was too much damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew I had about 9 minutes of damage. Got it taken care of. Came back out like 7 laps down, but I didn't realize you had too much damage.
Yep, pit crew came across. Was like, "Yep, that's our night." I was like, "Up, let's just pull over without causing a caution." And it was really unfortunate because I was extremely fast on Tuesday, and I really had a strong chance to win. I got tied up in that first incident. That was my fault, and it just fell apart from there, unfortunately. But hopefully next week we come out and pull it back together. Looks like right now on top of the list, we got Gallman up there with a 29.73. Harris is going to be right behind him with a 29.75. Bolton, 29.76. Krozak in 4th place. He's going to have... It looks like they took the time away. Dang it. Krozak, that's all right.
Would you like the times for drivers?
Yeah, I got them right now. Krozak's 29.76, and then Bellinger is 29.79. And then to lead out our top 10, it's going to be Darren Bruce, Cheshire, Sprouse, Hunter Birkmeyer, Joseph Barrow to lead out our top 10. Barrow just breaking it in there. All right, guys. So this is it. Who's your pick? All right, Jessica, who you got?
Ladies first.
Oh, I was hoping I'd go last.
Still pick Barrow.
I'm going with Barrow.
All right.
Oh no.
Jessica goes with Joseph Barrow, the number 4. All right. Sellers, who you got?
Man, I think I'm gonna play for a home team tonight. I'm gonna take the 80 AFC Bolton. Boy's fast. He's cooking. He's got 3 teammates around him at the start, or sorry, 2 teammates around him at the start. When he works with them, he's gonna have a very good night. He's done a lot of practice week. I'm gonna take Bolton.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing Bolton up there as well as Joseph Barrow, obviously. Swanson, who you got?
Ooh, I'm going to have to go for one of my hometown heroes from IT and out. I'm actually going to throw Jason McCabe up onto the board. And it's been a while since we've seen an all-star level race from him, but he consistently every week puts up a very good stint somewhere in the race. And I know he's been practicing. I know that team has been together for a while now. They're going to work together, and I have a feeling he's going to do something great.
Not a bad pick at all. Absolutely, I agree. I haven't picked him yet, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Justin Harris tonight, the number 7. I think he's going to pull it out. He's in the second spot for the pole position right now, so I want to see what he's got. So yeah, Justin Harris is going to be my pick tonight, guys.
Don't forget to take us to the national anthem.
We're not in the.
Well, our qualifying's finished up.
Yeah, but we're not starting yet. It's all right. We got a couple seconds. So it looks like But that wasn't what I wanted. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and kick it off with our national anthem. We'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That scrolling grid still going off.
It is a cool. The #1 Busch Light machine is appearing. Whoops.
There we go. We'll go through the little grid thing here real quick again. P1, Kenneth Gallman on the outside, Harris, P3, Bolton, Krozak in P4, Bellinger P5, Wilson P6. Starting off in row 3. Row 4 is going to be P7 of Darren Bruce and Cheshire in P8. Row 5, Sprouse in that 9th position and Birkmeyer in 10th. Row 6, Barrow P11 and Richard Elliott P12. Row 7 with Wesley Lynch in 13th, Caleb Ellswick in 14th. Row 8 is going to be McCabe in the 15 and P16 is Jacob Malone. Row 9 is going to be Jay Marion and Raymond Hanneman. P10, Benjamin Archuleta and Harrison Whitehead. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started here at Chicagoland. Green flag.
Good jump on the bottom by Kenneth Gallman in the 88. Oh. They saved it. They saved it.
Looks like somebody else just went off into the grass over there.
Drivers blended back into traffic seamlessly. Good on them. Good save. That aggression was coming from the Bolton. It's unfortunate.
Well, and as we get to it, ladies and gentlemen, these guys had a decent restart. Obviously, a little bit of connections between some of the vehicles, but these guys are going to go ahead and get started here at Chicagoland for the Southside Shootout 225, powered by Outlaw Performance.
Whoop, whoop.
Tyler Krozak gaining a good distance, 0.5 on his second place driver, Logan Wilson. Logan Wilson, 76, trying to get back up to the back of him right there. But we got that Justin Harris in the number 7 in P3 looking right back. 91 on the outside of 50. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, as these drivers have single filed out, very clean racing. I mean, it's very impressive. These guys did not lose it in the beginning, as they were just all trying to jockey for position right out of the gate.
Well, and
A lot
that's
of drivers choosing high and low.
that's part of the talent that we were talking about with these boys. You know what I mean? Wesley Lynch down into the grass, getting back up onto the field. Not sure what happened there.
Very, very good driving for a lot of these drivers, and the Cup Series is the talent of our field. Last week was just a fluke.
Well, and
But even the real life Cup drivers, they have bad races where they'll go 7-8 overtimes and prove they can't drive every now and again.
well, and these guys, there's a lot of new, fresh faces out here on the field with them. You know, a lot of our talent is getting used to everybody. Everybody's just meshing together. So seeing a couple of hiccups during the season isn't unexpected. But these guys are definitely gonna, do a great job, no matter what the track or what the situation. And that's what they did last week as well. I think they did a great job for what the circumstances were. It's just unfortunately, it was a hard track to race.
Definitely. Oh,
A bunch of people shouting out the Dirty South. Keegan Shelton and Michael Boyd, go Dirty South. Well, and as the race progresses, guys, we're going to start to see these tires wear off a little bit. You're going to start to see the fall off really affect the lanes and how these guys are actually spaced out. You're not going to see as much 3 wide. You're not going to see as much, racing side by side here in, 15 laps. They're doing a great job right now.
I mean, even right now, there's not too much side-by-side driving. It's a lot of single-filed, maybe some passes here and there, but I believe the only double file is at the very back of the field.
Yeah, it is. 36 on the outside of the 91, 70 poking his way through, definitely making a good decision on not taking it 3 wide there. Following that 91, 36 is going to be able to maintain 91, 70 jumping into position. 70 dives to the outside of the 91, looking to see if he could take that spot away from him. Cortland Herman trying to take that 28th spot. Prozac falling back.
3 wide by Dusty Haynes, looks like, back there.
There's so many drivers on the track. My tracker is like shifting drivers.
It is, as I say, I have had to adjust my graphic settings to draw all the cars, and there's just so many.
Well, and we were going through the penalty report and trying to, look through the black flags. Half of them we couldn't even see. Even in the real replay, it was wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, definitely a headache doing reviews, let me tell you.
Yeah, I tried my best to get through a bunch of them with you for the yellow flags anyway to help out.
Hey, my replay is the same exact way your guys is. I've had it on draw all cars since I started up this game for the first time, and now I'm still having some issues with pace car dropping out occasionally if I flip to the back of the field, or just cars not showing up on replays that are in incidents at the back of the pack. So it's definitely an issue, but something we can work through.
And Swanson, tonight, what are the stages tonight looking like?
We're looking at 45 and 90.
45 and 90. Well, we are almost a quarter of the way done with the first stage. Drivers mostly single file out, some small battles throughout the field, little change-ups here and there. But mostly we are strung out and in it for the long haul. These drivers showing exceptional skill this week at the Southside Shootout 225 in Chicagoland Speedway.
Ooh, the 02 and 77 almost make contact there. Good job by those guys by not making a mess of it. Whitehead, good driver. Came from the truck series. Definitely champion worthy. He's looking to take home a podium tonight. Absolutely. Andrew Lons on the screen. He's looking to take home a podium. Those guys for OCS are an amazing set. Great teams.
Whitehead's not a truck driver. He's a
he came
returning
from
cup driver.
he came from trucks.
Oh, this is like his third season in Cup, I thought.
No.
He raced last year.
Did he?
He was a
he
full-time
did.
driver last year.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, I don't think this is his first season in Cup.
No,
he had a
no.
part-time schedule last year and part-time schedule this year with Outlaw Performance.
Contact between the 28 and the 4 right there, slowing the 4 down. Big checkup with Joe Barrow. Looks like he's keeping it together. Not bad. Not losing any spots. 97 down low with Joe Barrow at the moment, looking to see if he can take that 16th spot away. Barrow still able to maintain 15th for the moment.
97 executing the pass here. Can he hold it to the bottom? He's washing up.
Well, and
He's going to let out if he doesn't let Barrow go.
At this point, I think Barrow he wants to get to the end of this race. Unfortunate last couple races for him, but he's one of the most talented drivers we got. Last season came back off of another bad season previous before that, but man, I know he's got the talent to do it. Dusty Haynes putting together some speed on the outside of the 69, coming up behind Joe Barrow.
Dusty's another fast driver that's really fallen into his stride this season, finding some speed that he didn't have last year. Really putting together some really good runs in that number 3 Wrangler machine.
So the fastest 5 out of the last 5 laps, guys. Tyler Krozak pulling in a 30.41, still in first place. Logan Wilson, 30.41 as well in second place. Tyler Bellinger, 30.46 in 12th place. Chris Campbell picking up some speed, 30.47 in the last 5 laps for his best, and 22, and then Justin Harris. As you see that shifting around a little bit, Logan Wilson's taking it. Kenneth Gallman now just popped up on the screen. Let's go fastest 5 last lap. Krozak, Wilson, Hanneman in there, Bellinger, and Haynes. Let's see who's gained the most spots here. Looks like right now Harrison Whitehead out there has gained 14 positions. He's up in 6th spot, up in P6 right now. Dustin Harris, he's gained 13 positions. He's up in 16th. Raymond Hanneman, 13 positions as well, up in 5th. Jacob Malone, 9th, up 9 positions in 7th. And then R Lane is going to be in 8th, up 8 positions in 14th. Those are our biggest gainers for the race so far.
We are 20 laps in with, what is that, 25 to go in this stage?
Yeah. Yep, 45 and 90.
Going through the field, looking for some action right now.
I know. I'm trying to, cover what we can.
A good battle around P33. A lot of cars bunched up, still going 2x2 back here. P30 and forward.
So it looks like Krozak has led all but 2 laps of this race. Logan Wilson taking a lap, and Kenneth Gallman also taking a lap. Outlaw getting a bunch of shout outs in the chat. Go Dirty South Racing. Joseph Barrow still making his way around. Barrow up a spot in 14th, 87, trying to approach, seeing if he could take that 14th spot away from Barrow.
Michael Boyd, boo Outlaw. You're entitled to your opinions, bro.
Whoa, Krozak down into the pit lane. Hanneman now in the lead. Berkmeyer also coming in, looks like. And Hanneman as well.
They must not have a lot of fuel on board with these cars. Ooh, Bolton trying to get it under control, getting it to speed. Good pin entry for Bolton in the 88.
Yeah, a bunch of those drivers now coming off of pit lane. Logan Wilson now going to be our new leader here. Looks like still a bunch of drivers going on to pit lane. Lynch, Haynes, Bolton, Archuleta, and Harris on pit lane at the current moment. Still no pit stops for the top 15 drivers, though.
Except for the ones that have come in. Caution's out. Whoa. Looking. Bolton has claimed the caution.
Bolton claimed it?
He lost it coming off pit road. And, oh no. Unfortunate. Is the
and there's
88.
some more contact right there between the 3 and the 88. Let's see what happened real quick with that little bit of contact. Looked like the 88 was coming around. The 3 slowed up. I don't think the 88's seen him. Just a little tip off. Just no damage to either of the vehicles, it looked like. Let's go back and take a look at the caution itself.
He was trying to gas up on the apron and just got tight.
Oh, and it snapped him up onto the track.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, no. The 89. Absolutely demolished. No way.
It's very unfortunate. And Boland's in a similar case with Barrow. He's just struggling to try to finish a race this season.
Man, that is no good. I feel terrible for Brad Wilson, man. Definitely got a damaged car. He's going to have to use that fast repair. He's not going to have a choice. Yep. Yeah, he did. Somehow Menchaca is up 37 spots in first.
I believe it's because he's yet to pit.
Was that a good decision?
We'll find out in a minute.
Well, here's some of our pit stop stats. Looks like a lot of our drivers actually, Menchaca, no stop. Hanneman, 2 tires. Wilson, 4 tires. Cheshire, 2 tires. Berkmeyer, 4. Malone, 4. Bellinger, 4. Yeah, we got a few drivers that only took 2 tires out there.
No stop for Menchaca is impressive. He just screwed up a whole bunch of lap cars. Oh no!
What do you
got
mean?
a bunch of drivers. You got a bunch of drivers saying like we should be able to get our lap back.
Oh,
And
because he stayed out. They can't. Wow. Yeah, he screwed a bunch of people over right there, huh?
didn't pit.
He's coming in late into a closed pit. That's no bueno.
That's no bueno.
Green flag! Hanneman and Cheshire battle it out as we come to a restart. Chicagoland Southside Shootout 225. It's back underway. Hanneman with a decent restart there. Menchaca just now coming back out of the pits. Unfortunately, those drivers that are left down.
Oh, Menchaca saved it. Oh my God, he almost did the same thing Bolton did, leaving pit road.
Well, at least there wouldn't have been any cars on the track to hit him.
Oh, they were all right next to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That was, thank goodness he was able to hold on to that. But yeah, that leaves...
Drivers currently one lap down is Krozak, Lynch, Haynes, Archuleta, McCabe, and Menchaca all jockeying for a lucky dog here tonight.
Bolton as well.
He's 2 laps down. He's not eligible for the lucky dog unless the other 6 wad themselves up.
Oh yeah, considering lucky dog, yeah, that's true.
He'll be eligible as soon as the other drivers get back on the lead lap.
.77 falling back a little bit. It looks like he's allowing those guys just to come by. I think everybody's going to take it easy a little bit. 77 on the outside of the 87. Well, and as we come into...
Back in the front. Woo! That was 69 and 48. 69-48.
Oh, what happened to that 69? Oh, he came up onto the track and hit that wall hard, dude.
Unfortunate. Well, restart mayhem, as always. Tyler Krozak will give the free pass this time around, provided he was not involved.
That's going to allow a bunch of these drivers to get back up on that lead lap like they were looking to do. Well, probably not, because nobody's going to pit. Everybody just pitted, so I don't think they're going to get those laps back. The only person getting a lap back is that lucky dog.
Race control has been requested by another crew chief up to a private comm. As Tyler Krozak is back on the lead lap, tail of the longest line. You have a lot of work ahead of him to get to the end of the stage.
Well, that's the second outlaw caution tonight. Damage on both cautions, unfortunately. Just he hit that wall so hard. I hope he had a fast repair, man. I really do. It does look like Eller is coming back out up onto the track. Yeah, he definitely had a fast repair. Thank goodness. That was so unfortunate. I'm not positive that was his fault at all.
No. I don't think it was either.
Here we go, going back double file. Hanneman, Wilson, Birkmeyer, Malone, Bruce, and Bellinger going to lead this back out for the Chicagoland Speedway.
So, race control, was that private conversation about a driver not pitting? And
Potentially.
Got it.
There will be a director review post-race is all I can say at this point.
Copy.
Welcome back.
Cars racing for the lucky dog this time around is Lynch, Haynes, Menchaca, Archuleta, McCabe. Those 5 drivers are going to be racing for a lucky dog going into the end of stage with 9 laps to go in stage.
Pace car off the track. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag. A little bit of contact right there between those drivers. I just see a driver shoot off to the infield.
You did, and
Was that Barrow?
It's the 87. I think he just came back on. No, okay, he got back on the track safely.
Hanneman
It was
with
the
Go ahead.
It was the 87 of, holy crap, I can't find his name. Lane. R. Lane. He reblended to the racing surface and is back going,
Awesome, thank God.
I think. Yeah, he is. Yep, there he is.
Well, good restart right there. These guys are going to be fighting back and forth. Now that they're on those fresh tires, they're going to have to take care of those tires for the first couple laps because they're not going to be as sticky as they want them to be. 52 sitting there battling it out with Openchowski right now. Or no, the 86 of Cochran. Cochran, 52, battling it out. Oh!
Pick up. Whoa!
Was that the 95? Birkmeyer? It was.
It was. He's just almost dead in the middle.
No caution. Great freaking job. Wow.
No, somebody's in the grass. Who is that?
Yeah, I think that was
28.
Yeah. K Most around into the grass on the back. Not sure what happened. Let's see what happened there. Looks like he just got loose on his own and... Oh, he smashed that freaking wall. It looked like he might have had technical issues, actually. But he's limping back around the track. Bunch of front left damage.
Technical issues gets us all. Oh, just got a first-hand account of M. Boone around. I was on his camera when that wreck happened.
That was the 56.
I was on the gearbox. The 71 got into the 56 and turned him around. I literally watched that in the gearbox. I was like, man, that's crazy. He's bumping him and I can see his engine. Oh, wait, that's a wreck.
You said Gallman was involved?
K. Gallman and Boone.
So many drivers on the track. This thing is, my tracker's crazy.
Shane Cochran, I think, has the lucky dog.
Yeah, it looks like the 71 came up into the 56. Wow, he made a crazy move before that, too. Oh, no, that wasn't him. That was the 86 getting loose, causing him to go down to the bottom of the track. Gallman merges back with the surface and just happens to catch the 56 at the wrong angle. 56 up, smashing into the wall. 51, 86 involved. Dang it.
That's unfortunate. Like I said, I was actually watching the gearbox camera on that car for some reason. As Dustin Haynes gets his lap back here, Dustin Haynes will rejoin the lead lap, P31.
Well, with that accident, how many people still have that fast repair? The people that were involved. Hopefully all of our drivers get back out onto the track. A lot of drivers in the pit lane right now.
Another thing I encourage these drivers to think about, you might not have that fast repair anymore. And you're going to have 7 minutes of damage. You bend a toe, that's 7 minutes of damage. But get that damage taken care of. You're going to come out, you're going to not be competing for that win. But you're going to be competing to get as many points as you can on that day that are humanly possible. There's a chance for more wrecks. Anything could happen. It's racing. So just keep digging. More cars could DNF, could decide that, man, fixing the car is not worth it. I'm upset. I'm getting out. That's another point.
We've definitely seen that before.
And I've said this a few times on broadcast this year. I missed the playoffs last year by 2 points. If I didn't sit in the darn pits one race because I got wrecked out and soaked in my own sorrows, I would have got those points back. And I would have made the playoffs.
Well, and I tried it even when I was running MPC, our truck team and our cup team, I really focused on making sure our drivers just finish the race. No matter what happened to you, as long as you can get back out there, get those points, because every single point matters. Cochran just jumped to the pits for some reason.
Am I behind? No, I'm current.
Is Cochran out?
Good thing I didn't take him this week.
Well, he couldn't have jumped to the pits, right? Nah, I think he's still out there. I think it's just glitched out.
Well, another familiar faces. We're going back green. Jay Malone is up front, taking an early jump out to the front here. Executing restarts. As always, when he's on the front row, he executes every time. The 99 car, good looking WeatherTech Red Bull machine. Followed behind him will be D. Bruce, C. Ellswick, C. Herman, L. Wilson.
Well, it's good to see Ellswick up front, getting towards first place. He's one of the great drivers we have, always making it into the playoffs. Shows up every single race, puts in a lot of practice with him and his team. I'm happy to see him up front.
Definitely.
But yeah, Malone again this week, just up front. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He's about 0.5 in front of Darren Bruce at the moment. Just pulled off 0.6, 0.7. So he is gaining.
Number 19 of Mason has joined us.
Mr. Arujo, how we doing tonight, brother?
All right, not bad. How about you guys?
We are loving it. Chicagoland is the theme of the night. Southside Shootout 225 presented by Outlaw Performance, and we are 49 laps in. already doing so much better than last week. These guys are out here killing it, Mason.
3-1 contact with the 88.
Better knock on wood real quick.
My driver is ruffling feathers right now.
You said the 88 made contact?
88 made contact with Mills and out of turn 2, kind of dusted him up in the wall. He goes, golly, you shouldn't be driving the 88, maybe the 1, because you just Ross Chastained me.
Well, he made a decent pass just now on Krozak. 77 down low on 88. 77
Caution
taking
ahead
that
of him.
spot.
Was that Ray Hanneman?
I think
That wasn't
so.
Hanneman, was it?
That was the 76 making contact with Hanneman. Well, it looks like Hanneman...
Was up in the wall.
Huge net code. Huge net code right there between the 76 and the 85.
Oh, I see it. I see it now. I just got to the chase camera. Oh, that's so netcode.
Oh, man. That sucks, dude. Why was it that bad? He didn't even... They barely moved. Didn't look like Hanneman took too much damage, thank God. I don't think the 70 took very much damage either, I hope. Hanneman barely touching that wall. It didn't even look like he got any damage from it at all.
Looks like he towed out. Nope, never mind.
Oh, I was about to say, no way he just towed out.
But you know how when the camera cuts
Yeah.
out so often? I was like, did he tow? What just happened there?
Somebody said in the chat, black flag the 71.
Looks like under caution, out of 3 and 4, the 8 drove into the back of Bolton.
Krozak?
Yeah, the seven laid off the throttle, and it was a checkup on the bottom together, and the 88 lost it. It was lap 51 coming into the tri-oval. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on there, but like they're running single file together. Interesting.
Quite interesting. Well, we're going back double file, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Malone up front. Darren Bruce going to be on the outside. This is going to be a great restart. Logan Wilson going to follow up with Thomas Coonan.
Kenny Most back on the track, 3 laps down after his damage.
If it was technical issues, he may get a couple of those laps back. It looked like, I'm not even kidding, it looked like he just kept going straight. So that's why I assumed it was a technical issue.
It wouldn't be the first technical issue we've had this week. In the truck race, we had S. Hayes have technical issues where he couldn't see nobody, but he was driving through them.
Green flag's in the air. Green flag!
Whoa, Hanneman loose! Hanneman loose!
Hanneman up in the wall. He's around.
Kenny Most into his corner. Kenny was trying to stop. He's 3 wide before the line.
Hanneman?
That's embarrassing. No, the 48 is 3 wide.
Cheshire.
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you got to stay single file until you cross the line.
Well, and it looked like a bump from the 32. Yeah, it was. It was a bump from the 32 that actually caused Hanneman to spin.
Hammond just gets slapped around.
Well, I'm hoping that he can get that damage. It doesn't look like a lot of damage, but it's definitely going to affect his turning 100%. Well, as we are already past the first stage, going into getting closer to the end of the second stage. Not what we want to see right away. Let's see if Hanneman decides to use that fast repair. Oh. Yeah, he did. He used it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You hate to use a fast repair this early. You still have a little under 100 laps to go. And there's been a lot of debate in the league lately about should we get rid of fast repairs. And as we've seen, we had a couple netcode incidents tonight. I don't think that'd be fair to take somebody's race away.
I agree.
Due to netcode.
Well, in the unfortunate unknowns, right? Like we just seen with Hanneman and obviously Hanneman with the last one on the netcode. Without that fast repair, his race would be over right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fair. You know, I agree, and it's been very controversial whether we should take that out or not. And really, ultimately, I think we made a better decision not to.
It's people take time out of their day to be here, and the argument could be made, well, officials don't have fast repairs, but officials run every 2 hours. You had a bad race, you can go run that back real quick. Here, we race 1 day a week per series.
Yeah.
Trucks on Tuesday, Cup on Thursday. They get one opportunity to have a good race in Chicagoland. There's no telling if we'll be back here next season. We rotate our tracks all the time. We even bring back some tracks that some people scratch their heads of. Why did we do that?
Well, and
Martinsville.
As you say that, we're going to the Charlotte Roval next week for both series. So the Truck Series and the Cup Series are going to be going to the Charlotte Roval. I hope these guys got their practice in because it is definitely a difficult track to race. If you don't have experience there, it's going to take you a couple days to get used to it without the line because we don't allow people to use we probably will allow people to use the line on the road course.
For that race.
Yeah. And we're going to wind up eliminating, I think, incident points just to be fair.
Now, was that crazy on Tuesday, or did we not have incident points on Tuesday?
No, we did. We definitely did. I thought we did.
I saw we had the counter, but I saw no penalty next to it.
Green flag.
38 leaving a sizable gap on that restart. Interesting. Loose up in the front. Saving it, saving it, saving it. They lost it.
Oh, no. Yep.
39.
I think they're pushing a little hard. 39 up into the 96. Barrow making contact as well. The 11 of Jay Marion. 32 of Minchaka. We had somebody else go sideways up front, make contact with some other vehicles.
It was the 39 that brought out the caution, I believe.
This is the third restart because we can't restart correctly. Like, I don't know why we can't get it together. Like, this is not good right now.
It is not.
Seems to be a consistency in the Cup Series on restarts.
It wadded up a whole lot of cars back there.
Yeah, I seen it.
Bolden involved in another wreck. Unfortunate.
It's just, I don't know why we're trying to win the race off of a restart. It just doesn't make sense. We're almost 100 laps out and we're pushing so hard for no reason.
If this was start a third stage, I could see an argument for, hey, get the positions you can right now, hold what you got. But you know you have another caution coming, guaranteed, in 25 laps.
Yeah, I think it's too much to risk, and in all honesty, the people that are risking it aren't going to make it to the end of the race. The only people they're hurting are themselves and their fellow drivers. You know what I mean? So I hope they can really start to take it easy, because we're already 6 cautions in now, and this is the second restart that we botched. We got to make sure that we're more consistent, like Mason was saying, on these restarts, especially for the Premier Series.
Couldn't agree more.
Herman says something. Where is Herman? 70, Cortland Herman. Looks like he's off the track.
Our former champion and current title-sponsored car tonight is the THDesigns of Thomas Kunin. He is currently 21st tonight. He rolled off the grid 35th with a very bad qualifying performance tonight.
Kunin's 9th.
Oh, he's 9th now. I'm looking at iRacing scoring.
Looks like Menchaca was able to get back out there. Thank goodness. But we definitely lost a couple drivers on that last one. Yeah, we had a bunch of green flag runs. These guys are just going to have to calm down and get the restart right. And after the restart, I think they're going to be fine. They just need to get that restart correct.
Another issue I'm noticing, and I pointed this out on Tuesday, if you have damage, and some of these cars still do have damage, you got to drive your car to damage. You can't go the same speed you were going on a fresh, clean car.
Right.
And they need to settle down, settle in. As we're going back green here, let's see if we can get a good launch. Green flag.
Yeah, I got full confidence these guys got it this time. We're going to go ahead and see a bunch of green flag laps.
A lot of shuffling, good looking out. All these drivers giving each other some space, working around each other the best they can.
Yeah, you see a lot more separation on this restart than we did on the last couple. Good job, guys. 28 of Bellinger, our new leader out here in front of Krozak. Barrow right there in 3rd place as well, up 8 spots tonight. As we take a look at some of our biggest gainers tonight, Thomas Kunin up 29 spots in 6th place. B. Mills up 28 spots in 9th place. Shane Cochran 25 spots in 7th. Chris Campbell 19 in 8th. And Andrew Lawns up 16 in 10th. There's a lot of spots gained, and I guarantee you a lot of it has to do with those cautions.
Oh, yeah. A lot of good cars got wrecked out from the front, had to go down pit road. Cars that gained position, they didn't get damaged, so they get that free position gain from the wrecked race cars.
Well,
Very unfortunate, but very beneficial to them.
Well, it looks like we have 4 drivers out of the race. Caleb Ellswick, Herman, Cheshire, and Eller are all out of the race.
Unfortunate. Love how that graphic just cycles to me, showing my name 41st. Whoops. I'm just what was it? The Kyle or Richard Petty experience car, the track experience car.
Yeah. Nice little battle back here between 77 and the number 16.
That's the one I've been watching. These three have been going at it for a minute now.
Whitehead and Mills just fighting side by side. Good battle back there also between Harris and the 87. Haynes fighting back and forth between Gallman and the 17 of Sprouse. Like I said, after these guys get past the restarts, man, they're generally right on point. Three wide for a second between Haynes, 17 and 71, Gallman and Sprouse. Sprouse and Gallman side by side fighting down through 1 and 2. Haynes still poking his face in there. He's letting his presence be known. Smart move not taking that 3 wide. He's going to go ahead and give that 17 a little bit of a bump, trying to get up towards that number 87 of our lane. I know even in the practice race last night, I found myself pushing extremely hard. And I had no reason to be, so I understand where they're coming from, wanting to get as far as they possibly can.
Yeah.
But, you know, at some point, where are you going to sacrifice your car for a position? You know, these guys, great job on the last restart. Green flag racing is exactly what we came here for. 86 and Shane Cochran and Logan Wilson battling it out as well. Cochran able to take that position. He's going to be taking that 7th spot away, looking for Barrow. Barrow dropping back to 6th. Barrow is going to also be right there behind Coonan, though, not letting him get away.
$32 Menchaca around. Contact with the 96 and the 31. Or sorry, 93. 31 and 93 look a lot alike. I think Menchaca is expecting the 93 to go a little bit lower into the dog leg. Or triangle, I mean.
Oh, Menchaca hard up into that wall with the left side of that car. Doesn't look like he took too much damage, though. Looks like a bunch of drivers are choosing to come down into pit lane. I wonder if they're going to do this and then not come into pit for this next stage. I bet you that's their plan. Because by the time we go back green, we'll only have like 4 laps to stage. But in all honesty, in that second stage, would you rather, Sellers, for yourself to come out with like fresh tires and a full tank of gas coming out for the last stage, or do you want to be that 5 laps down?
I think for the second stage, I think whoever stayed out right now, who stayed out? Was it Hanneman? I think I saw Hanneman stay out.
Hanneman, Malone, Coonan, Wilson, Whitehead, Lons, Campbell, Mills, Sprouse, Haynes for our top 10. All stayed out.
Points are huge. So, and track position matters most here, especially at this track, because passing is not easy. Once we're underway and we're strung out, getting a pass could take 3 to 4 laps to execute, or get even close enough to execute that pass. So if I'm going for stage points like Hanneman, Malone, and Coonan, Wilson, Bellinger, Krozak, Whitehead, Lons, all these drivers are doing, they're going for points right now. I think they know that winning this thing might be a struggle, so let's get the points where we can. And me personally, I would want to get the points. I'm a top 10 racer. I don't quite have the speed that you have everywhere we go. But if I have the ability to get the stage points, I'm going to take those over trying to set myself up for the end of the race. There's so much that could happen. So many variables to take in. I want a full fuel tank. To answer your question, is I do want a full fuel tank at the start of next stage. What would you prefer, Griffin? Griffin, are you muted on your end, or are you away?
I was muted. Thank you so much. Here we go. Back to the restart. Hanneman's up front, 99 on the outside. Green flag.
I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to call this restart.
Oh, Lynch around a little bit. They weren't able to save it. Caution comes out between Lynch and the 31.
Looks like Bolton will get a lap back here if he wasn't involved.
Yeah, it looks like Lynch was getting loose on those new tires. Or wait, did Barrow make contact with him? Yeah, I think Barrow made a little bit of contact with him.
Yep, there
Lynch
it is.
Comes down into the 31. Who else? Somebody else just made contact with Lynch right there. The 39. Where'd the 39 disappear to? Did that kick Darren Bruce out of the race?
Checking. I do not show Bruce on the racetrack. I think that was a DQ.
Really?
Yes, sir. As C. Bolton finally gets a lap back here.
Really unfortunate for Darren Bruce, man. That sucks.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at this paint scheme, Griffin, the Joseph Barrow, I think it's better than your series sponsored car.
Oh, definitely.
I like that black 5, but this blue and orange number 4 looks really good.
Yeah, no, they did a great job on Barrow's paint scheme. Super happy for him. Well, as we get back here to another restart, the 85 on the inside, 23 on the outside, teammates restarting this. I expect them to be going around the same time.
They're probably going to count it down together and jet off.
Well, also the question is, do we have the stage on that one, or are we going to see a stage here in a moment?
No, we are still 15 laps from stage. Or, sorry, 10 laps from stage.
Speaking of...
He's off handling business.
I see that.
Him and, what's his name, took off at the same time to go handle stuff.
Well, that's all right.
There we
We're
go,
going
green.
back green flag.
Rolling good through the field. So far, so good. We are 10 laps to go in stage, ladies and gentlemen. As Hanneman has taken another lead. Joseph Barrow battling Krozak for 17th position. On the outside is Joseph Barrow entering turn 3. Going to get a little tight here. Joseph going to give the 93 some space there as he got into the wall.
Well, it does look like Coonan started pretty closely with Animan. They're not that far apart on this restart, but...
Krozak making contact with the 93 in the back. No caution. They saved it.
No caution. Good job.
Impressive driving. It looks like the 8 just pushed it a little too far and got into the back left quarter of the 93.
Well, we see a fight out there now with the 97 and the 52. 97 able to take that position, but 52 diving down low. He's going to go ahead and see if he can take that 9th spot away from Andrew Lons, but I don't think it's going to happen. Andrew Lons with the momentum here, trying to chase down Haynes. Oh, now Sprouse is right there. Looks like Haynes went ahead and took that position from Sprouse. Haynes in 7th, Sprouse in 8th.
Dustin Haynes has showed a lot of speed these last 3 weeks, running in the top 10 consistently. Unfortunately, his finish did not reflect well last week as he was wrecked out in the closing laps. But here he is, fighting back up through the field today. He rolled off the grid 29th, making him one of our biggest movers of the night, right behind Thomas Coonan.
Well, and as he fixed his network issue and he's able to maintain, you know, his momentum through the race, we've seen a little bit more consistency come out of him, and he's I think he's added that respect back to his name.
Disconnection, Dustin. Or what was the other nickname they gave him? The Blinkinator?
Yeah. Well, he was rocking the 3 all the time. with the Intimidator paint job on it. I don't know. I sort of like the yellow and blue, man. The Wrangler, it fits. I like it.
I'd like to see him run a silver bullet at least once.
That'd be nice. Campbell fighting off that number 28. We do have a caution, and that is...
That will be staged, but for what? I don't know.
What happened?
Something in the dog leg.
Yeah, my tracker ain't saying nothing.
I see it. 31 and Kenny Most. Kenny Most cuts down. I guess he thought 31 was going to follow the traditional line of going down, or the aggressive line going down into the trioval.
Well, that was a dead-on hit for Dunn. I hope he's okay. Does look like he's making his way back around the track, thank God.
Unfortunate. Really got that driver here.
I hope he has a fast repair.
He's been riding around with a lot of damage. I don't think he does.
That was a hard hit, man.
I'm surprised the engine's still cooking.
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds awful, but watching him here as he comes down pit road, we'll see if he pops out that fender or not.
Well, and again, he could have been riding around with that damage to save that fast repair for an instance like this. Yep, he did.
He did save it.
Wow, good
Look at
job,
that.
31. Good job, buddy.
You
That's
saved
awesome.
it for the wreck that really mattered.
That's awesome. So happy to see that for him. We still have some big names out of the race, though. Darren Bruce, Menchaca, Ellswick, Herman, Cheshire, and Eller all out.
As it looks like Seabolden is going to be working on some damage this time, as he has finally made it back to the lead lap. Who won second stage? Was it Hanneman?
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
believe so.
want an interview. He doesn't want an interview. Yes,
No,
winner,
no.
second stage, Ray Hanneman, no interview. Oh, he did want an interview. I thought he said no interview. You might.
It's too late now.
Oh, fair enough.
They're already coming off the back stretch. Yeah, I was so busy looking for the crash, I didn't even pay attention to who won the stage.
Whoops. Sorry, Hanneman. We just figured you didn't want to talk to us.
Most people don't want to talk to me. Here we go, back to green flag, 28 with the jump. Bellinger and Wilson battle it out.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 60 laps to go. I think these guys could have great green flag pit cycles here. Be really exciting if we get it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of this race left, man. I want to see all that talent.
What's our outlaw caution counter at tonight?
That would be at 8. Which still is significantly better. Yeah, significantly better than last week. Obviously, the drivers that are out, man, I did not want to see those. Minchaka's back.
I didn't think he was going to be back. Look at him go.
Oh, we got a spin.
Big wreck, big wreck. A lot of cars piled up. So while we're under caution, you want to grab Hanneman and bring him up here?
I want to see what happens. That's Cochran, bro.
No. I didn't do it. I didn't pick him.
Nah, something happened up in front of Cochran. 17 of Sprouse. And the 87.
.38 ended up in that guy's lap. That's crazy.
Yeah, it looked like the 87 up into the 17, and then for some reason the 87 checked up a little bit, causing another car getting it to get into the back of him.
The 17 wanted to be in that grass so bad. He saw everything coming. He's like, just get to the grass.
Well, there's a...
You saw he had it saved.
The 02. Man, there's 86, 87. So many cars involved.
Yes, sir. Well, I think Hanneman did want an interview, so if you want to bring him on up here, give him his stage win interview. Ray Hanneman is John and Jamie in the booth. How you doing, my man? Sorry about missing you.
That's all good. It's like you guys didn't want to talk to me.
I thought you said on the radio, Ray Hanneman wins, no interview. I was like, okay, he doesn't want an interview. Fair enough.
No, you guys missed the one at Daytona, so I want to make sure I got at least one tonight.
Yes, sir. So how you feeling, man? I saw you get a little damage there. Seems like you got that dent popped out of the front pretty good.
It's not bad. Dirty air, get tight, but no, the track's a lot of fun. I was good here 2 seasons ago. I got wrecked out of that race, so I'm glad that we're making some good pace right now. We got some good strategies, and I mean, with 2 stage wins tonight, I'm pretty happy with the points day, and hopefully now just to finish good as well.
Man, you're running fast. We're trying not to talk about you. I mean, after last week, you're telling us to shut up over frequency.
I would never use such words.
Your competitors were like, "What is he talking about?" We know what you're talking about.
Glad somebody got the inside joke, but no, it's Tetris out here, man. A lot of people are making a lot of unpredictable moves and whatnot, so it's definitely a challenge to get through the pack here. So it's been fun. It's Chicagoland. It's what you expected, and I'm expecting this for the natural NASCAR race next season. So yeah, it's gonna be what do we got? Like 60 laps to go. I'm excited here.
Hell yeah, man. Good luck tonight. Work with that teammate ahead of you, bro, and have a good race.
Thanks, guys. Bye, Griffin.
Yes, sir. See you, buddy. All right, our stage 2 winner, Raymond Hanneman. We're going to go ahead and restart it. Joseph Barrow on the front row with Logan Wilson. Pace car off the track. Here we go.
That pace
Green
car
flag.
is so aggressive getting off these tracks.
Oh, I know. Oh, these guys are really going to have to pull it together.
Wreck in front. No caution. Who was that? Off the racing surface.
I'm not even sure.
I'll go back and find out.
Might have been McCabe. Maybe.
The 51.
Was it the 51? Benjamin Archuleta?
Benjamin Archuleta.
Let's go back and take a look and see what happened.
All right, I'll watch current race.
'76 just pushing him out of the way. That was disrespectful. Logan could have definitely checked up right there. That was disrespectful.
Well, you know, the garage has ways of handling these problems, and unfortunately, we might see that handled later on. Hopefully not. 2x2 racing right now, though. Deep in the pack. I'm following Kenneth Gallman right now, and he's just watching this hornet's nest of ballet of cars in front of him, weaving in and out of each other. 17 is up in the wall. He's going to hold it up there.
Well, you know what? Let's ride along with Kenneth Gallman real quick. See what he sees. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is crazy out there. These guys are racing really hard. That coming out of 3 and 4 definitely was a problem for me. I don't know about anybody else, but
You know what? Out of 3 and 4, it was a little tight, I will admit. Sometimes the car would want a dog track on you. And, you know, sometimes you have to catch that wheel if you weren't exactly prepared for it, if you thought you had the right line. That bump in the middle of 3 and 4 helped to rotate the car, but if you hit it wrong, it was going to rotate you the wrong way.
yeah. Well, and that's where we're seeing a lot of the contact coming out of that 3 and 4 into the dog leg. Cars coming up, cars coming down at the same time. Looks like Gallman fighting that 28 of Bellinger. Doing a great job. Gallman is killing it. Let's go ahead and ride along with...
Oh, Menchaca up in the wall. No, 7 of Harris in the wall. He's good. He's good. They're back racing. Harris going to fall back.
Ride along with our Stage 2 winner, Raymond Hanneman, 2-time champion here at GEC.
Man, what a haircut on that young lad.
Yes, sir. Oh. Couple cars right there. What just happened? That was insane.
They all saved it. Oh,
they all saved it.
They did not save it. I think somebody actually did lose it in the end. Yep,
Oh,
they lost
no.
it further back. Menchaca. Who is that? The 96 of Menchaca.
96 of Openchowski.
Openchowski comes down and grabs Menchaca. That's what I meant. And collects a third car, it looks like, as well. Did that collect Thomas Coonan?
I'm not sure.
It looks like it collected Tommy.
Oh, frick, dude. Collected the 38 and Logan Wilson of the 89. Bro, oh my lord. '96 with a little bit of damage, but so many vehicles, man.
No. It was not. I do not believe that was on Hanneman.
No?
I don't. Maybe.
I'd have to go back and look at the top-down view from rear chase, far chase to be able to fully determine it.
I'm trying to do the same.
Openchowski's still in the pit. All right, he's coming out now.
If I was Hanneman, I'd probably claim that. The contact is just too close.
R lane. Elzy's still in the pits. Brad Wilson, I don't think he's coming out at all. 56 has got a good amount of damage on his front end. Menchaca, damage on his front end again. None of that's going to matter here. 77 going to restart on the inside with a 99 on the outside. Jacob Malone borrowing third place on the right rear end of the 77 and the number 3 of Dustin Haynes right behind the 99. Let's see who can get the better one.
I got to get caught up. I'm caught up back here reviewing a wreck 100 times over.
You're good. Here we go. Green flag's in the air. Green flag. Well, and as we've seen already, almost all the cautions have been on restarts.
Yes, sir. With 45 to go here.
It's not.
Where was...
You're kidding me.
I don't even see?
Reggie and K Most.
No.
Yep. K Most touched the back of Reggie and then got into him again and just didn't let go of it. And then they come up into the 35 of McCabe and destroy McCabe completely. Wow.
I should have let him keep that vacation.
That was absolutely reckless.
Yes, sir. Yay. Unfortunately, another...
Go ahead.
Just unfortunately, another outlaw caution caused by an outlaw driver.
That's the 12th one of the night.
One more and we match the trucks.
I don't know why all the freaking aggression. I don't get it. You're going to destroy your car and somebody else's to take a spot that doesn't exist to you anymore. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I had that same thought on Tuesday.
Like the amount of aggression that we see early in the race and in the middle of the race, that's unnecessary.
Yes, sir. Like, you know how I drive. I look at big picture. If you got to run on me, it does me no good to, one, block your line. Because if I block you, man, that puts you in a bad spot of, well, I could drive through him. He kind of set this up to kill us, and then, you know, you might get through, we might not get through, whatever happens, but there's no need for aggression. As I was talking to a truck series driver, I told him, you're a fast driver, you need to look at the big picture of the race, read the rhythm, take a beat before you try to execute a pass.
Well, and it's not, and it is definitely not just most. Trust me, it's definitely not.
No.
It's everybody
It's
just
not.
being too aggressive. There's a couple of cautions that I expected, you know, drivers coming up, drivers coming down type thing, but the amount of people that are just pushing people out of the way is ridiculous.
I mean, right off the bat, earlier today, start of the race, turn 2. Bolden was just pushing the hell out of the 71. And there was no need for that. I would love to defend a lot of my drivers, but sometimes I know they're going to watch this back and hear me talking. It's one of those things we got to talk about, and I cannot be biased.
Yeah, McCabe in the chat. I intentionally hung out in the back and drive conservatively, still get taken out every time. Every race this season so far. I'm sorry, McCabe. I really am. We're trying our best to make sure that everybody stays calm and doesn't push that hard, but there's something we're just not getting across to people, that you just can't drive like that.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to make the end of the race, and no way you're going to make playoffs.
I mean, you got to think about, self-preservation. Like, you do stupid stuff. Well, I was told as a kid, you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes. And that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing stupid moves and getting stupid rewards. It's not fair to the guys that you wreck.
It's not fair to yourself.
It's not fair to yourself.
But we're going back double file again. 77 is... Go ahead.
There's only 10 playoff spots. Go ahead.
We're going back for another restart here at Chicagoland. 77 with the jump. Green flag.
Oh, they're loose. Okay, they're putting it back together.
I'm about to say, please no.
The 93, or I forgot who it was. Somebody was on the apron, got shoved down to the apron. It was able to slow their car down enough to make the corner.
Well, don't get me wrong. We're still in for a great race. We still got a lot of laps to go. 99 is looking on the inside of the 77. He's going to be trying to take that position away from Whitehead.
We had such a great first 50 laps.
Oh, I know. Sometimes I feel like if I just left the broadcast on and didn't say a damn word, we'd go green flag the whole race. I swear to God.
Maybe we should have a rule that you can't have the race broadcast on while you're driving.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I don't know how the heck we would enforce it.
I just hope everybody stays the hell away from each other and stops pushing each other around the track, because that's what's causing the big accidents.
Yeah, execute your passes. This is not a track that you give the bumper to in a corner. It's not a short oval. You got to remember we're at speed, and it's a very tight track. And it's very easy to get over tight.
Well, and the issue is there's so much friggin' talent on this track.
Oh, of course.
Each and every one of these drivers has their own, uniqueness and talent and why they're out there. Everyone should be respected. It's just sometimes they just make a bad decision. I do it myself. I did it in the practice race.
Oh boy.
Got to be kidding me.
I'm looking. Open Chowski.
Yeah, but how did that cause a caution?
Good question. Maybe.
Oh,
maybe
he spun sideways and back up onto the track. No damage, though.
He really tried to get
No,
that
he
car under
did.
control.
He did a great job of holding on to it. It wasn't even his fault. It looked like the IT and out driver hit that wall and clipped him out into the infield.
Yep. I mean, he just did everything he could to try.
Oh, I agree. Well, and it looks like McCabe, Most, Wilson, Cochran, Menchaca, Bruce, Ellswick, Herman, Cheshire, and Eller are all out of this race.
Yeah, segment that we can touch on tonight because he's been rather quiet since his first incident. I'm going to regret saying that, but the number 88, C. Bolton.
Oh, goodness.
He has recovered so far from going 2 laps down, and he's back in the lead lap at P16 after pitting. Or before pitting.
Well, and it comes to the question, do you pit here? Do you not pit here? Like, what are your main options to, try to finish this race out? We got, a little over 30 laps to go. The tanks only take 27, so I think we're going to be cutting it close.
I think you pit in with the whole field here, and then you come in and you take a splash of gas, no tires.
No tires? Yeah.
I think that close to the end of the race, no tires might be the move.
No, I don't disagree.
It's a cold racing surface. I don't think Chicago's too horrible on tires. I think you could stretch it an extra 10 laps if you really had to. But, like, right here, coming off pit road, you got to be mindful of this apron. Like, it's not forgiving. As we've seen about 3 cars tonight lose it on the apron.
Cochran's stupid. He came into the chat and said, hell of a national anthem.
I'm reading some of this chat. I blame Ellswick. Sure, definitely my fault. Badass Graphics Griffin by Shane Cochran. Wonder who gave them to him.
That's so stupid.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Didn't you give those to him? Ellswick learned how to spell, I guess. Back to green, boys. It's hard to be a broadcaster and a teammate at the same time.
Hanneman up into that wall a little bit, getting chased down by Tyler Krozak. Andrew Lawns is in 3rd place.
3 wide a second ago in front of Dustin Haynes. Little battle happening in front of him. A lot of aggression and speed up there. A lot of changing back. 52's net coded to the 52 off of the 3. He just rocketed. No caution. How is that not a caution? I'm glad it's
okay?
not. But, they're dead.
Both of them?
They found a 3rd driver too.
Chris Campbell?
The 52 and the 33, they are hard in the wall.
Wow. Huge net code, dude.
Watch the 33 just how
33 got absolutely demolished. On the 76, Logan Wilson clipping the 52 on the way out.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's wild that wasn't a caution. I'm glad it wasn't, but man.
No, it's because both cars stayed straight.
Yep. And then the car that did go sideways, there's no cars around him at speed. Unfortunate.
Logan Wilson back down into the pits again, dude. That sucks. That's what we've seen a lot of tonight, is getting loose and coming in and out of those corners, man. People just not giving it enough time before getting into the gas, unfortunately. Hate to see that for Wesley Lynch as well.
Oh, man. So unfortunate.
Well, and
as the 52 is coming back out on the racing surface, he's leaving pit road now.
It
Must have that fast repair.
It looked to me like a big clip of netcode. Really, it did.
Dude, that's what it looked like to me off of the number 3. He said it was that bump in turn 4, and I guess he was rotated, but that netcode bump from the 3 just sent him high. Not implying the 3 had anything to do with it.
No, I think he would have been able to maintain it if it wasn't for that netcode.
He was catching the car, kind of like the 96 caught the car in front of me on Tuesday night. Ray Hammond doing a good job of controlling this race right now. With a 0.3 second gap.
Well, Krozak, he's definitely on the move. He's looking to hunt down the number 85. He is not wanting to give it up.
A little battle between teammates never hurt nobody.
Well, at this point, Hanneman and Krozak are the two that have led the most laps in this race. 39 laps led for Hanneman and 20 laps led for Krozak.
We got the 8 and 71 declared to pits this time by. Ray Hanneman seems to be coming to pits as well. He did not declare, but he is coming to pits. Ray Hanneman.
Oh, Hanneman around. Oh my God.
He hit the cone though.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna give it to him because it was the inside cone. I think he's okay.
What a save by Ray Hanneman.
Wow, dude, that was crazy. He did that in the practice too.
Did he?
Yeah.
So he's just showboating.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's gonna put Andrew Lawns up front for the first time tonight. Heading out, Jacob Malone side by side. Lawns now leading his first lap of the night. He ain't going to want to give this up. He's not pitting anytime soon, I bet. The fastest lap so far is going to be, out of the last 5 laps, Chris Campbell with a 30.23, Whitehead 30.34, Evans 30.40, Haynes 30.43, and R. Lane 30.53.
Wow.
tonight as we look at our biggest gainers again. Thomas Coonan up 31 spots in 4th place. B. Mills 30 spots in 7th place. Andrew Lawns 25 in 1st. K. Dunn 23 in 13th. And Dustin Haynes up 21 spots in 8th place.
Listening to some radio chatter, it sounds like Andrew Lawns is going to hope faith fills his gas tank, because he said, if I pray hard enough, I might make it.
Is that what he said?
Yes, he did.
Oh, my Lord.
I love monitoring race chatter. It's amusing. We really need to make a radioactive segment.
Haynes touching that wall right there. Gonna have to be careful with that. You don't want to cut a tire. Number 28 of Bellinger. He's gonna be down a couple spots in that 8th position, but he ain't gonna give up easily. He wants to fight for that top 10.
Hanneman's hoping this traffic holds up Krozak so he can close that distance on him. He's racing his teammate. Currently, first 2 cars off pit road. They have the fuel to make it now. But Andrew Lawns could be trying to execute the Ray Hanneman strategy of last year at Atlanta, or last season at Atlanta, where he ran out of gas on the final lap.
Well, look, still the top 17 have not pitted yet. Looks like the longest right now is 33 laps. Andrew Lawns, B. Mills, Jay Marion, and Benjamin Archuleta. Only 14 to go, guys.
We got some Jay Marion taking fuel only. JJ McCabe, fuel only as well. I need to get those overlays from you at some point, so I can see the pit strategies.
Yeah.
I gotta reach out to Cochran, see if he let me hold on to him.
Yeah, Cochran's the one that set me up, doing a great job. Shout out to him, big time.
For a price, he says. All right, name your price. My pockets are deep, buddy.
That's hilarious. Love it. Does look like a couple extra drivers did come down. I seen a little bit ago Benjamin Archuleta coming down, K. Dunn, Richard Elliott, Andrew Lawns, Marion, and Mills now down. So that's going to put 11 drivers that have not pitted yet.
I can't afford it. Damn. That's crazy.
He's like one of those expensive, what do you call them? One of those expensive dates for the night. No, I'm not.
See, I was going to say that, but I was going to say the actual word. I was like, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's what. No. You can't afford me. Yeah, he is quite expensive. Maxed out 2 of my credit cards already.
Fair enough.
I'm kidding, by the way. Not 2, just 1. Logan Wilson jumps to the pits. I wonder what happened.
Dustin Haynes coming down pit road here.
Well, and it's still surprising. There's few of them that haven't yet. Whitehead, Malone, Coonan, Bergmeyer, Evans, Bellinger, Linger, and McCabe, and Bolton.
You really should finish that name and not just say it halfway.
What one?
Shane's. You got halfway through
Shane.
his name and stopped. Shane Cochran.
I said I didn't say Cochran. I said Coonan.
I thought you
At
went
first,
to say,
I tried to say Cochran.
Yeah, you stopped halfway through it.
Oh, did I? That's hilarious.
Oh, what's that emoji, Cochran?
Looks like a little devil. No, it's a chick dancing.
It's a chick dancing.
All right.
And reported.
Ninja Escort Cochran. Oh, and we have a caution out right now. Sprouse.
No.
Looks like Sprouse got loose coming out of pit. Oh, please tell me nobody hit him. Oh, thank God.
That just killed the race, I think, for Krosek Hanneman. But sets Coonan, Whitehead, Malone, Evans, Berkmeyer, Bellinger, Linger, and Bolton up for the end of the race to be inside the top 10.
Well, bro, we only got 6 laps to go. These guys have killed this race. Obviously, a little bit of a hiccup towards the middle, but these guys pulled it all back together, and we're going to finish out strong. No damage on that last accident. He got it back around. He's able to get back out on the track. We're going to finish this race real strong.
So all these leaders can pit and stay inside the top 10. I would pit. Take your tires, take your fuel. There's no sense in going 2 or no tires. Like, you're going to have a good finish no matter what here. Take the tire advantage you can.
Cochran, every Racing Edge driver but me in the top 10. Nice. Coonan decides to stay out.
Coonan stayed out.
Coonan stayed out.
Bold.
So,
Hopefully.
I wonder...
No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. No, you by all means.
I'm just wondering, like, what he has on his tire. Dude, 29 laps.
It worries me. As well, I was about to say a second ago, but I stopped myself, but since you pointed it out as well. Let's go back to Dover last year when he had worn tires sent out in the front.
Well,
Not a good memory for him.
Well, and the problem is Hanneman is right there trying to get his lap back, so he's going to jump back on the lead lap. But Malone is going to go ahead and be right next to Coonan. Coonan has 29 old lap tires. So that is going to set Jacob Malone up for a huge jump on the first turn. Or maybe the second turn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did Malone just come down?
I think Malone just came down.
Strange. Wow, that's going to really shake things up.
There goes Hanneman getting his lap back.
Well, and because Coonan did not pit, a bunch of those drivers are now not going to be on the lead lap. What the? Where did Malone just come from? I thought he went down. Where did all these guys just come from?
Good question.
That is curious.
Joseph Barrow getting some sass to race control.
What?
Swanson race control telling the drivers to tighten it up. And Barrow goes, "That's enough talking on chatter on radio."
Oh no. Green flag is out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Coonan able to get up front in front of Malone for the time being.
Three to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, and these guys are going to be pushing it hard as they possibly can around these last few corners, man. They're going to want to make sure that they get the best position possible. It looks like Thomas Coonan's still going to be able to maintain above Jacob Malone somehow. Malone trying to get up to Coonan. It's closing that gap. But then he loses it on exit. Here we go. White flag is out. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Coonan, 99, are going to... Thomas Coonan in the 23. Jacob Malone in the 99, battling it out for the end here at Chicagoland to end out the Southside Shootout 225, powered by Outlaw Perform... No! No! Malone and Coonan contact. Causing huge problems.
I think Bolton lost a lot of positions there. Bolton bring home a P8 finish. Let's go, my boy! Yeah!
Not the finish we were looking for, but that's going to give the 77 of Whitehead the win here at Chicagoland. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Whitehead bringing it home.
Man, glad to see an Outlaw performance driver could win an Outlaw sponsored race tonight. I couldn't be happier.
Like I said, definitely not the finish we wanted, but it's the finish we got. 77 bringing it home for Outlaw Performance here for the Southside Shootout 225. We're going to go ahead and be right back with our driver interviews. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the finishing touches of Chicagoland. Our podium drivers, Harrison Whitehead coming out for the first time in Season 7, taking it home. Not the finish we were looking for, but he was able to take it away from those drivers that made contact on the the last turn, unfortunately. But man, hell of a win, hell of an effort. You guys killed it this time. Great job. How does it feel?
It feels great. I can't really say that I won that race. It kind of fell into my lap there. I hate it for those two guys. They were racing really hard. I get it. Last lap, you got to throw a block there to keep the lead. I hate it for those guys, but definitely happy for our team. We worked hard this week, getting everything ready, and glad we could walk away with the win.
Well, you did a great job coming out for Outlaw Performance on an Outlaw sponsored race. Taking it home. You guys did an amazing job tonight as far as teammates and teamwork go. Good job, man. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race after punching your ticket?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys in the booth. I appreciate you what y'all do, putting on the streams every week. It's awesome watching them. I'd like to thank our team at Outlaw Performance. We put in a lot of practice for this race, and glad to see it pay off. And yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you out next week.
Yep, appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. We'll move on to our second driver, Hunter Berkmeyer, second place finish podium here for race 3 in season 7 at Chicagoland for the Southside Shootout 225. How does it feel?
It feels good. This is one of my favorite tracks, so I'm happy that it did good here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, without its struggles, not as many cautions as we wanted. I don't want to say that we wanted not as many as we expected to see, but again, you guys came out, put down a hell of an effort, a lot better off than we did last week, and just good job, very good job by you guys. Congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
I'd like to thank Andrew. He's the one that got me into this league, and I'm happy that he did.
Andrew Lawns, right?
Yep.
Yeah, good guy. I've known Andrew and Openchowski and all those guys for many. I want to say at least 3 years now. They were one of the first actual leagues that I joined before I created GEC. So I'm so happy to see you guys here, and I love to see you guys out each week.
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome, Berkmeyer. Thank you so much for coming out. We look forward to seeing you in the podium next week as well. Last but not least, Tyler Bellinger taking home P3 at Chicagoland tonight. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels good. It's just frustrating how much speed I've had really every race, and they just haven't turned out the way I needed them to. I mean, the first 3 restarts of this race, a car got loose, including the leader on the start of the race, that, he's half sideways in front of me, and there's nothing I can do but slow up and go from top 5 to outside the top 13. So I could get up there and then something would happen. I'd get thrown in the back of the pack. So brought it all back together, though. Missed out on all of the stage points that I should have had. But I guess P3 will kind of balance that out a little bit.
Well, either way, hell of an effort out here trying to make it to the end, man. Obviously, not what we expected to see, but you still came out and did a hell of a job. Good work tonight, man. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Just Tyler invited me into the league and get me on a team.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out each week, and we look forward to seeing you out, maybe possibly in the winner's circle.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much to all our drivers and all our watchers. Thank you guys for showing up each week. Make sure you go out and like and subscribe. GECE NASCAR, Jamie G. We'll see you next week.
Whoop.